Hello, hello. Welcome to FC Mobile Live. I'm Antwan. Good to see you all here with Tak. It's been a minute
Hey
since I've seen you
guys.
guys all. Hey, hey. How is everybody
Hey,
doing?
I'm glad that you're back, Antwan. Last time we ran the show without you, it didn't feel complete, you know? We really missed you.
Wasn't the same. I missed the show too. I was out that week. Wasn't able to make it for the show, but I'm just super happy to be back on it. It's already December too, which is crazy. Like the year is almost over. 2023 has like 3 weeks left. Like it's crazy. And next thing you know,
It
it's
is. It is indeed.
2024. My goodness.
Hey,
But yeah,
it's a year closer to another World Cup. I'm happy. Life goes by and hey, gotta enjoy it.
I know,
Hey guys,
right?
how's it going? Good to
2023 though.
see you guys in
Yeah.
chat.
Hey.
Uh
Everyone's already talking about the captain's players. Look at that.
wow. People don't waste
Nice.
time.
Right into it. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. Another thing as well, 2023 means we're in the midst of another Champions League season and another Champions League group stage finishing. It feels like match day 1 was like last week. But we're in match day 6 already right now. There's some games going on right now. I think there was Arsenal PSV is on 1-1 last I saw. But
1-1? Wow.
some good
Last time I saw
groups.
was 1-0.
Yeah,
1-0. Oh,
yeah, I think PSV tied it up. But I was gonna ask in chat for everybody in here. Um, are there any groups that you're paying attention to today? And also drop in chat what team you're gonna cheer for to make it out of the groups. Or if your team's already made it out, then good for you. If you're a Bayern or you're a Real Madrid fan, then it's a pretty easy match day 6. But if you're a
you know who's really
Manchester
surprising
United
me,
fan,
Antoine? Newcastle.
yeah,
I think Newcastle is doing a good run. They beating PSG. I watched their last match against PSG. It was thrilling. It was really interesting with that last minute penalty for PSG. I love like the underdog run. Really cheering for them. Let's
they're a
see how
good
it
team.
goes. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are playing well. You know, my man there, Bruno G.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Everybody butchers the spelling of his name.
Yeah, they've got a tough match tomorrow against AC Milan. I think they need to win, and then they have to hope that PSG loses or ties, and then beat them on goal differential. I don't know if
Yeah,
if
it won't
people
be
chat.
easy.
Are you guys looking at that Group F? That is a spicy group.
Exactly. The group of death. Since the start,
Yeah.
it's thrilling. It's exciting.
Let's see what people in the comments are saying. Seeing some PSG fans in there. Madrid,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Man
Galatasaray.
United.
Nice.
Yeah. Antoine casually trolling Manchester United by saying easy match for Bayern. I don't know. I don't know about that. When a team's back is against the wall, sometimes they really come out with a certain fire. So I'm hoping for a good one. I think it'll be entertaining, and maybe miracles can happen. You're fourth place. Next thing you know, you're in second. You're making the group stage out of the group stage. Never say never.
Calling it a miracle.
I don't know. Let's see. Are there any
All right.
United fans in the chat here that are really believing? I don't see anybody who's really pulling that out, but I'd love to. If you really feel like you're sure that they're gonna do it, then let me know in chat. I want to see. But yeah, connecting this all, I guess, back to FC Mobile. That's the big thing. Is as you all know, the Champions League event is slowly coming to an end, and with that are the Champions League upgrades, the OVR upgrades. So the way it worked was basically if a team won 2 of its final 3 group stage matches, so match days 4 to 6, 2 of the 3, every player in the event would get a +1 OVR. So based on today's matches and tomorrow's matches, there will be a bunch of players who are going to be getting their OVR upgrades. So we'll make sure to let you all know when those matches happen on the Thursday, Friday, who's getting the OVR updates. So there's already a few players Like I know someone was asking about Julian Alvarez on Man City. He's already hit his 2 wins. He's going to be getting his OVR upgrade regardless of what happens today. Or they play. Wait, do they play tomorrow? Uh, no, they play tomorrow. Anyways, regardless, there's a few players that have already hit their 2 wins, so they'll be getting that OVR upgrade later this week or early next week. Last we heard was actually later this week, but in any case, we will update you guys on when that happens with a whole list of who's getting what. Um, so all of that to say, Champions League matches going on today and tomorrow have a lot at stake in FC Mobile. And I know I'm going to be
Yeah,
watching a few matches just for those OVR upgrades. I don't know about you, Tak, but it's kind of fun
yeah,
to see
absolutely.
that play out.
I was about to mention that some savvy investors here in chat might be wanting to take a look at player items that are on minimum price right now. I think it could be a safe investment. Not investment advice, but
No.
you guys do your own.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly.
We all know what you guys do on the market, and you can time it right, then hey, power to you. But yeah, the other bit of news, so we have a little bit of intro news as well before we get into all the new events, is Division Rivals. So the Division Rivals season is ending on the 17th UTC time, December 17th. So make sure you wait before using your competitive points because the rival store packs are refreshing on the 21st. So we always see this every month whenever these refresh, people go,
Every
oh no, I've
month.
used my points. Every month. So just make sure, hold on to those competitive points until you see the new store packs for Division Rivals rewards so that you can make sure you get the best possible reward that you can get based on all the hard work you've done in Division Rivals. So mark that in your calendar. We'll also have reminders on socials, but just hearing it first here. So yeah, make a little reminder. And then Tak, there was also some other news we had to get through first as well.
Absolutely, we're almost there. Just some quick information here to share. We are aware that some rivals players are untradeable right now in the market. The team is looking at it. There's not much information to share yet, but we're looking at it. Don't worry, we're aware. Second, the gameplay update has been out there for a while, and I've personally have been enjoying it, but since we're all here, I wanted to ask you who's watching right now, what are your thoughts? We know that gameplay is something that evolves and people adapt and react, and they have to perhaps change how they play a certain way. But I was really interested to see after a while how are the feelings about these gameplay changes. I did feel the difference. I was a bit scared individually because I like a slower pace. Maybe because I play slower. I think slower than you guys. I don't know. But yeah, I was scared, but I'm actually enjoying it. You know, it's a bit more dynamic. So definitely rethought there my thoughts. It was good to see. Big
Yeah, I've
W.
seen some comments here in chat that
Gotcha.
there's
Yeah.
seeing some good updates. I'm also seeing some L's. I mean, drop your feedback, guys. All over the
Yes.
socials. We're reading a lot of it, but also just here in chat. If there's anything that you're noticing that you are finding, is it like seeing cross spamming? Obviously comes out. OP crosses.
Yep.
Then
Definitely.
also let us know
Been
what are
hearing
some
a
things
lot of
you're
that.
enjoying. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, seeing
Yep.
some
Sounds
dubs,
good.
some L's.
Fair. Mixed. As you guys can imagine, it's really hard to like balance and make sure that it suits everyone's play styles. So thanks for sharing. Keep sharing your feedback, guys. Really appreciate that. But that's all I had for quick information here to share with you guys. Why don't we get started on showing all the new good stuff that's coming your way tomorrow? Starting with the new Rivals player banner. Let's try to pull that on screen. As you guys know, not only we have captains, but we also have Rivals update. And there we go. I think first thing to notice here is well, this obviously has the Arsenal versus Tottenham theme. But I thought it was really interesting looking at this banner is the sheer quantity of Gabriels that are Brazilian and from Arsenal.
The Gabrielle
Uh,
overload.
yeah, the Gabriel squad, and they're all really, really good. Love to see them there. Of course, I'm biased, but I thought it was amazing to see that.
I want to know
How
in
about
chat,
you, Anton?
who's everybody's favorite Gabrielle?
I kind of love them all equally, but one thing that I wanted to note is that Gabby Jesus, he has been playing like an adult lately. He has been really improved his mentality, and I think his link up play is really underrated. He's doing really well, so I'm excited to see where he goes from here. Where he goes from here.
Seeing a
How
lot
about
of
you? Do you have a favorite Gabriel?
Martinellis. Do I have a favorite Gabrielle?
Yeah, do you have a favorite Gabriel?
I mean, out of all of them that I've watched a bit, I find like Gabby Jesus has given me the most like wow moments over the years, even like over the past 5 years or so. Even playing for Brazil, but I feel like in the future Martinelli is going to have the more impactful next few years. Just so right now it's Gabby Jesus, but that answer is probably going to change in like a year or two, just based on what's going on.
Absolutely. And shout out to Gabriel, center back, because Arsenal's defense is doing a great job this season, and he's a big part of why they're defending so well. Of course, the work rate in the
Yeah.
entire team is kind of like crazy, but yeah, absolutely. Hey, guys,
Let's see the poll here. Who's winning? Oh, we got
who's
Martinelli
winning?
taking a bit of a lead.
Yeah, like his play style was really exciting. You know, like taking people on from the wing, and then like the cutbacks that he does. He has been finishing pretty well too.
Mhm.
Nice.
I'm seeing somebody
Nice to
asking,
hear.
is 91 the highest in the Rivals update? So there's actually some icons in this update as well. We'll show them in gameplay. So I've got some in them already in my team set up on the build here. There's a really nice looking 94 that I think everyone's going to be pretty excited to see. But this is like the chapter related ones, and obviously North London Derby, Spurs, Arsenal. Let's see the winner here. I think we got Martinelli's got a solid lead, so
Clear, clear,
clear.
and fair, I would say.
Yeah. Yep. So let's move on here to the main event that we're here to talk about. Tak in my background, captains. That's what you guys want to see. I know a lot of you have been guessing who the players are. A lot of you are right. Some of you actually had some good guesses that were really close. Um, so I feel like without further ado, Tak, we should probably show the captain's player banner and show up a bunch of them up on screen. Let's do it. Here we are,
Bam.
captains.
There
So
we
right
go.
off the bat, right off the bat, we want to address this. The 94 Van Dyke. We realized there was a 95 on that player item video. It's a 94. So just letting you guys know, he's still going to be amazing in game. I've used him on the build. Feels unreal. But he is a 94. That,
Yes,
without
he's a
saying Tak, there are
94.
plenty of other good ones.
Exactly. A 94 center back Van Dyke will still be one of the best defenders in game. The 1 OVR detail there will not be, I think, a major hindrance into his performance. So, as a player, I think I'm okay with that. But wow, there's a lot to take in here in this player banner. My eyes go instantly to Cruyff. He's always a very effective player in game, so I'm excited to see like some plays coming out from this player item himself. But besides Cruyff, I think there are many standouts here. First of all, Carlos Puyol, he is for myself the captain. He is what a captain should be like. Work ethic, like his overall morale and how he portrays himself on pitch. He's the captain, so I'm really happy to see him there being featured. But there are also other standouts here. Why don't we address Francescoli? Isn't it the first time he's been showing up as a featured player?
Yeah, this is the first time Enzo Francescoli, Uruguayan hero, um, not an icon, in this banner here. So yeah, he's a 90 OVR striker. Um, Played in South America for a good chunk of his career. One of the new heroes that have been added. So this is the first time we get to see an event version of his hero item. So kind of cool to see. I haven't really used him in game much, so I don't really know how he's going to play. But from first glance, we'll check out his stats. They look pretty decent for a 90. And I know a lot of you who are following South American club football, or say you're a fan of just his play, or you'd watched Uruguay games, you'll be probably excited to take a look at him and add him to your team.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's more to Franciscoli as you see in the event, so spoilers ahead. Anyone else stands out for you, Antoine?
I think looking at it, like Philip Lahm as a 92 right back. I know we've had a lot of right backs lately. Like I know there's Zanetti, that's an option. We have even Puyol here. I'm still using UCL Walker. I feel like he's decent, although I'm gonna get that Zanetti. But this 92 Lahm, it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if people are going to want to use him at right back, if they'd preferred him at a CDM. But just when he was captain in Germany for a long time, he was a right back. So he stands out. And then Del Piero, I think for the most part, whenever I use him in game, he's pretty good. It's just that CF, how you use that
Yep.
CF, and if you have positions to do it. So yeah. And I'm seeing so
Yep.
many comments coming in about a certain somebody that I think we all know who we're asking for, but he's not in captain.
He is not. He's not. Speaking of captains, I
Not
think
yet.
one cool detail that you noticed the other day is that in the action shots, you can see the captain's armband in most of them. I think it's like cool when the team like pays attention to these details and you can see them in game. They don't surmount to like a whole lot of difference in game, but we always love to see like some football oriented details there in game. So kudos to the team.
Yeah, it's fun if you can go look at all those action shots and notice which ones have the armband. I think we counted like 7, was it? 6? It was a good amount. But we won't count them for you. You guys go figure it out, see it. Let us know how many you find.
Hmm.
But I think Tak, we've got the actual captain's event ready to go. I've got
Ooh.
it on my screen. How do we what do we say we throw it up on screen and get into it?
Let's go. Let's take a quick look at how Captains is shaping up to be. Do you want me to show you guys how your daily grind Captains is going to work out? All right, so there we go. Captains, and you log in, you see this little bit of lore, and first thing you see are the two featured players, Fernando Hierro and Francescoli. As I said before, there's more to Francescoli than than you guys thought. He's one of the two featured players, and the way that captains work. As you notice, if you played Rule Breakers before, it's really similar. You get in, you have some daily matches a bit to our right here. You have 2 skill games, 2 matches, and then you earn captain's points by completing. They each have their own captain's point rewards. You also get the pass point. We will talk more about that later. And then what you do with the captain's point, mainly you're going to spend in this reward path. You need to spend captain's points to unlock. Of course, the first one you do not need to unlock, it's free. And then actually no, it's not free, sorry, it's 30. And then you move on towards this reward path, and right after the second activity there, you need to make a decision. You either go top path or you go bottom path. So on top path, at the end, you will have the Hierro, if I'm not mistaken, exactly. And on the bottom path, you unlock Franciscoli. One thing that I wanted to note here is that the rewards from top path and bottom path are not mirrored. So as you can see, the main difference is the very last node in the top path from the Fernando Hierro path rewards you with a 91 OVR Universal Rank player, and the bottom path with a Dudek. So when you're deciding which path to focus on, I would heavily suggest you guys to take a look at the rewards, see what makes more sense to your team. So for an example, you don't need a striker right now, you could very well focus on the top path and guarantee that Mascherano. I did not make the calculations to tell you guys, oh, you can unlock everything, like playing without any sort of investment. So I'll let the calculators do the calculations, but please keep in mind that. The other thing is that we have challenge matches. So after you unlock either Fernando Hierro or Franciscoli, you can include them in your active lineup and then play a challenge match to earn 1,000 gems for free. I'll take 1,000 gems any time of the day. So yeah, that sums up to the main path. Antwan, any first thoughts, anything that I might have missed? I'll be taking a look at chat here as well, just to make sure that we're covering everything.
Yeah, I think the main one you went over was there's the Mascherano in the top path. The hero path has Mascherano, whereas the Franciscoli path does not. So I think the advice here is that if you really want Franciscoli, sure, go for him, add him to your squad. But if you're finding that you don't have a need for Franciscoli, then I would recommend the hero path just because you get that Mascherano on the top. And then the other one as well we'll get into is there's an exchange for 90
Yep.
OVR captains players. So even a step further, if you're looking at this hero and you're like, I don't need a 90 OVR center back or I don't want him in my team, you can also take that 90 OVR hero, trade him in along with some captains points to get another Mascherano. So there are resources here that are available for players that are just not looking to add these players to their main team. And for a 2 week
Yeah,
event, so
exactly.
it's a 14-day one, getting two Masheranos and some resources for pretty minimal gameplay here will take your team up a notch. And then even here, like we remember, there's the points that you can trade in for coins. And then also when we go into the gallery, this is very similar to Rule Breakers, if you remember. So just come in, claim your free gift, and then you can see all the different players that are available. And then there's going to be the store offers as well. And then I don't know if I've got the exchange pulled up. Actually, let me see if I can do that real quick. Yeah, there we go. Captains, universal rank player. Here we are. This is the one that I was mentioning. So if you don't need one of those captains players, this is where you'll want to add it in. So here we go. Add them in,
Exactly.
and then with
It adds
captains
a lot
points.
of flexibility, right, Antoine? Uh,
Yeah.
let's say, for an example, my example, I will not use either of the icon/heroes. I can very well just exchange them for universal rank up players, which are always useful.
Yep, exactly. And then this was the other one as well, was just captain's points. If you have leftovers, you can trade them in for extra coins. So there are some flexible options here. And then the other one to mention as well, people were asking, was the pass. So the captain's pass is a 92 Roy Keane at CDM here. And then very similar, you get the logo, a bunch of resources, a Mascherano at the end.
One thing I noticed that is different is that on the paid rewards, the very first paid reward is an 89 to 91 OVR player, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this is new. Not sure. I think it was coins before. So interesting to see there. Right away, very premium reward on the paid pass.
Mm-hmm. And then this is the first time you're seeing this format of event. The way you get progress on the pass is by playing the skill games in the main section, as well as completing these weekly quests. Actually, these are quests for the 2 weeks. So I've already done the captain's player in my starting 11. Get kind of this funny little emote, captain power. And then the rest of these are all just simple rewards, but some of the quests: play 40 matches, 20 assists, 20 tackles. I don't think we have. Oh, we have 10 headers. Okay, that's reasonable. 10 headers is workable, guys. It's not. It's not a too many.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically the captain's event. Tak, am I missing anything here? There's no challenge mode in this one.
There's no challenge mode in captains. We took a look at pass. We took a look at the chapters, the exchange, and the quests. So yeah, shaping up to be a simple, nice, rewarding event that will add up to the depth of your daily grind with good rewards. So excited to see how people take in.
Yep. And then the second part as well to go through was just the Rivals chapter. So this is the final chapter in the Rivals event. It's open for a week. I've already made my decision. I picked Spurs. It was Romero. There's an Arsenal player you can pick at the start. And then just like the other chapters, you come in, play your skill games, your matches daily. And then the difference here is that you open up the special gift and then you get all 10 of your rewards. It's 100 points per reward. So you're going to get all of these, just like the path. The only difference is that you might get the Romero first, or you might get the Dudek first, or you might get that 80 to 94 first, which could be valuable in the market if you get somebody that isn't new. So again, these are very much like easy ones to do. Get your team a little bit further progressed and work from there. But in terms of like new layout, it's pretty similar. There's going to be challenge mode as well. Kind of do these on the side with the same
The quick note here to share is that if you don't pick Romero and Spurs, the other option from Arsenal is Gabby Jesus as striker, same OVR. So the only change that you would see is Gabby Jesus instead of Romero there in the rewards.
Yeah, and I think if you've been playing the other chapters, there's been a lot of 88 center backs that are available. So
yes.
There's that Militao, there's that Jimenez, there's the Varane. So I think what was the one in the Man City one was Stones. So I mean, at this point, unless you're running a 5 center back formation and you've taken center backs in the other, probably would recommend that 88 striker as like a super sub or just as exchange fodder, really. Those are kind of like the tips there. It's very center back heavy at the moment.
Absolutely. I haven't checked, but I think the points that you are claiming in the Manchester chapter actually do count towards progress in the new chapter. So keep grinding. We'll reward you.
Same thing with the Madrid chapter. So I'm sure some of you have been using the Madrid chapter points to get progress in the Manchester chapter. Same thing applies here. So if you have some left, you're able to go through and get some progress there.
You said it all.
But then
I think we're approaching.
The other thing, yeah.
No, go for it.
It was that 94. That 94 we had mentioned, right, Tak?
I was about to say that we're approaching my favorite section of the show, taking a look at player items and starting with Ferdinand. There's the player that you mentioned earlier in the show, right?
He was, yeah. This was the player. Ooh, that looks weird to have him in a Liverpool kit. Just gonna swap him in there to his player item. The prime icon Ferdinand. Take a look at some of the stats here.
I would love to have Rio as my teammate to just like intimidate my opponents. Look at that action shot. It's gruesome. It's awesome.
So that's the 94.
85 base. 84 base for center back. It's pretty high.
Yeah, it's gonna look good. The other one as well was obviously this 95 Cruyff. Some pretty unreal stats. It's like right away.
Yes,
the dribbling, 99 ball control. Oof.
I'm speechless.
We'll go into the Stoichkov. Del Piero. .98 dribbling on him stands out. 5'5", yeah, exactly. It's on his height.
Betty Pelé is always also a fast, powerful, not powerful, but very accurate player in game.
Yep.
Wow, look at that speed.
Yeah, really stands out. I think one thing to note for a lot of people looking in on these player items is that the progression here is a little slower than what we've seen in previous seasons. Like we're into December with a late we're into December with a late September launch, and like some of the OVRs are still kind of like in the range of that 94, 95. So um, it's a little bit slower than I think a lot of the community is expecting, and also with stats too. So I know I've been seeing some comments about people going like, "Oh, those are the OVRs," or like, "That's it." But I know there's some people in the community that are kind of on the side of like, let's take it a little slower. Let's really rank up. Let's train these players, and I could use them for a lot longer. But then on the other hand, I've seen people kind of saying it's not as exciting when you don't see like that number go up. So I think it's like two sides to the coin here. And I would love to know just from people in the chat, when you see an event like Captains coming in and you see those OVRs, does that get you excited? Are you seeing like, whoa, I really want to go and get this player? Or for you, does that number going up matter a lot?
That's a very good question. I am also curious to learn more about what people are thinking.
Mm-hmm. There's also a way like what we've had the community's been used to for a number of years, right? Is that OVR going up pretty quickly. I think it's still divided on a lot of fronts. Of
Yeah.
like, people here 100 OVR cap, but then there's other people who are like, I want a big number. Give me a big number.
Absolutely. There's no right or wrong answer. I guess balance is the key for everything in life, including this. But we do understand that there are pros and cons for each matter here. Roy Keane is the featured Star Pass player. I was actually taking a look at stats from Roy Keane. We can go back at him later.
Sure.
It's not like super impressive at first glance, but if you look at like how well it's distributed, he's like a pretty damn good CDM. Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember using him. I mean, in the previous season as my CDM for a while, and it was good. I mean, I guess star skill moves were a little low, but otherwise, yeah, it was working pretty well. But
Yeah.
I think this is the one that everyone was pretty excited about was the VP2.
Absolutely. 94 Van Dyke. Yeah, looking unreal.
Oh, and here's the Puyol you were talking about, Tak.
Hey, he actually has got some pretty decent pace. I think that's like the main part of the concerns that players usually see when dealing with a Puyol player item. Hey, we can work with that.
Yeah, as a right back, it's not the fastest in the world, but I mean, let's take a look at the other 92 here. Similar pace, really.
Yeah, comparable player items, I would say.
So, chat, looking at these players, who for you stands out? Like, who are you looking at and go like, wow, I need him in my team? Would love to see just like in the chat from this team I'm showing, who for you is like, wow, number one?
VVD,
VVD,
Cruyff,
yeah.
Sergio Ramos, Mbappe, Delpy. Oh, I saw a shout out to Dempsey. Interesting.
Hey. I see a lot of Messi. He's not in the program. Oh, we also got to show the stats of Franciscoli for the first
True.
event card he's gotten.
Nice to see some Uruguay representation. Pretty fast. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high dribbling.
Mhm. Oh, we gotta go to our winner of the poll.
The number one Gabriel. 5-3, 4-star skill moves really fast. There are plenty of Brazilian left wingers. Because of pace, he might be one of the best out there. Pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, I see a few people saying 94 pace. Nice. And we got Gabby Jesus.
Nice action shot.
Yeah. I mean, I think I might have seen that action shot before. I don't know. I'll have to check on that one. Let's check out the hero here. Let's see. Some other icons, some other players here. Oh, did I show Dempsey? I think that was the one we were missing here.
Yeah, I think we're missing him.
Yeah, there you go.
Shout out to the guy that wanted Dempsey in his lineup.
Yeah.
This is for you.
So yeah, Chad, what are we? What's our first impression here on captains, and then with the rivals update? Let's drop in the chat. What are you feeling? Is it dub? Is it middle of the road? Is it L? I want to hear what you guys are feeling. All right, not seeing as many. As many ups. It's fair. It's fair.
We appreciate your feedback. We're here for the good times and the bad. But what I wanted to kind of like bring out here is that captains, although it does have a different format, it's relatively similar to rule breakers in terms of the rewards that are out there. I think what the thing about rule breakers is that this feeling of having options and flexibility was just a little bit more clear in terms of how the event was presented. But still, for example, for my case, I won't use either Francisco or Hierro. But knowing that I can get those universal rank up players with the exchange, that makes me feel like the event is very rewarding because I'm preparing for the future. So I would ask you guys just like look past the format and maybe lean more towards what the event has to offer in terms of rewards.
Yeah, I think that's the way to look at it. If you're
No.
if you're just here to like get a certain player from an event, then yeah, it might be a little tricky for you to say, okay, Francisco or Hero, these are guys that make it into my squad. Because you may not play a certain style that fits, say, Hero, you want a little more pace. Or just Francisco as your striker, you're like, I've got somebody as well. But just getting, I think those Masheranos in a way kind of adds a bit more to it. So you're knowing I'm getting two Masheranos. From there, I can take my 91 to a 92, etc. And then from there, there's going to be other offers, and then just kind of getting some more resources. So if there are players though that kind of fit your team here, like I know if you're going to get that 94 and Dyke, or you're going to get the Ferdinand, those are two of the best center backs I've seen in terms of one's released. So yeah, there's some redemption there, but I totally understand the feedback as well when you look at an event like that. Absolutely. And you're thinking, okay, is this all we got? But yeah, that isn't to say that there is nothing coming up in the pipeline. We do have something next week we are planning a show for, and that one as well. Fairly excited to see what's coming up there. I know there's some certain player requests that have been very loud, and those have looking to be heard. Let's just put it that way. I'm trying to be as like subtle as possible here. But in any case, you catch my drift. But yeah.
Yeah.
Tak, what are you thinking here? Should I jump into a game with a full captain squad and some of the prime icons, play while we go through giveaways? What does that sound?
Absolutely. Let's see them performing in game. Let's see your skills put to the test. Let's all cheer for Antwan. He will never fail a skill game or AI match ever again if we give him our full support. All
Yes,
right, let's talk
exactly.
a
That's
little bit
all I
more
need.
about exactly. It's friends. It's part of friendship. All right, giveaway time. The other favorite part from myself of the show. Today, let me list out the rewards. You will be able to choose either 95 Cruyff, 94 Stoichkov, 94 VVD Van Dijk, 93 Del Piero, or 93 Puyol. All right, I'll repeat the rewards later, but I wanted to throw in the screen the keyword for today. Do you think we were cheeky today? No, we weren't. We went traditional event name keyword. So put down captains, hashtag captains in chat to participate, and we will start to select winners very, very soon while we watch Antwan play. There we go. It's good to keep people guessing, you know? Sometimes we'll bring a hashtag that's completely different, and sometimes not. Never let them predict your movements. All right, how's this cry feeling, Antwan? Ooh,
Not bad.
cheeky. All right, nice. Solid start from Captain Cruyff. Toto football.
Let's try to get some nice build up play here. Oh, that is awful through ball.
All right, it looks like we have our first winner on your screen right now. Our first winner, Canon_Scar. Congratulations. Keep an eye out because you will receive a message from the team. Please make sure that you are following here on Twitch because we need to whisper you some details and ask you some questions. But congratulations, you were able to choose between 95 Cruyff, 94 Stoichkov, 94 Van Dijk, 93 Del Piero, or 93 Puyol. Regardless of your choice, it's going to be a solid player item there for your team. We got our second winner ready as Antwan scores a goal with Del Piero. The second winner for today is Achraf Rajawi 22. Congratulations, you get your choice of one of those 5 players. Wow, it was a powerful strike, Antwan.
It's like ground cross.
Yeah, ground cross. I rarely use them because you know, like the the buttons to perform them are beyond my capabilities.
Once you get it though, like
Third
ground
winner.
crossing is nice.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, the third winner here on your screen, it's Justin 3044 RRR. Congratulations. You receive a message from the team. Right, we got 2 more winners to go. It could be you. So drop down the hashtag. Antwan40 for all those who doubt.
I know, right? It was such a difficult win. So happy the team pulled through here.
Oh, you know what? I'll announce the 4th winner, and I'll tell you a case that happened in the Brazil live stream. So the fourth winner for today, coming up on your screen, is IMez77. Congratulations, you won your choice of one of those 5 players. So Antwan, I was, just showing some AI matches in our Brazil live stream, and guess what happened? I lost. I lost. Yes, I lost. It was live. People made fun out of me, and then I finally understood the sheer pressure that
Pain.
is to try to perform. It's difficult, guys. You think it's easy?
It's a very intense experience. Once you get that
Exactly.
feeling that you've lost a skill game or you've lost a match in front of thousands of people, it's hard to
Yeah,
really
it's
like
humbling.
recover from that mentally. Yeah,
Exactly.
right?
It's humbling.
I know you
Makes you
keyboard
rethink.
warriors, you see it and you're like, oh, how could he lose? You know what? It's not as easy as it looks sometimes, especially when you're trying to hold
Yeah.
a conversation, read chat. So I've grown from that experience, molded me.
I think we got our 5th and final winner for today. So drum roll, because this is the last chance for today for it to be you. Don't worry, there's always next time if you didn't win. On your screen, let's take a look at the 5th and final winner for today. I love this username, Mark the Shark 43. It rhymes. Congratulations, you were the 5th and final winner. And then again, just for reiteration, you can choose either 95 Greif, 94 Stoichkov, 94 Van Dijk, 93 Del Piero, or 93 Puyol. Keep an eye out because you will receive a message from the team asking for more information. And this wraps up the giveaway section for today. Thank you for everyone that participated. If you didn't win this time, there's always next time. I was saying before, just make sure that you're following us and that you are participating in the live streams and sharing your feedback and playing this beautiful game and just enjoying, like either the morning or afternoon or evening here with us, Antwan and myself. Antwan, first of all, how did you feel playing with those captains?
They felt pretty good. I think it's going to be different. Obviously, I need to jump into head-to-head match with some of them. Once I get there and I get some matchups against people with 1 million plus fans, get a real taste for how they're going to play against top CBs. I think I'll know. But so far, so good. If you're looking for like a little review, a couple of these guys really stand out. But again, I'm probably not the best person to be giving advice like that on stream, but they're good. They're feeling pretty decent. That VVD felt pretty decent. But like you said, it's been a blast being on stream. It's been a bit more of a chill stream today. We went through some content. We showed off some of the new players. Talked about where the game's at right now when it comes to OVR and just kind of some of the things we're working through as a team. So as always, really appreciate everybody who takes the time to come and watch the show, leave some feedback, talk with us in the chat. It has been a blast. I can't wait to see you guys again. Next week is our plan. More details to come on that, right, Tak?
Yep,
But
absolutely.
I'm sure you'll be there with us. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that kind of puts a wrap on everything. If you won one of the giveaways, look out for a whisper from us on the official Twitch account. Make sure to follow us as always. And then yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And take care. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye bye, guys. Thanks for